Hey, welcome back to Always Learning. What are we doing today? Well, today we've got the pool project. You can kind of see it here. Putting in the pool. It's a ton of concrete around the pool, and then we got a walkway going up to a garage where we can store all our pool stuff in it. But put a lot of concrete because that's what everybody told us to do, is make sure you have enough concrete. One of the many little projects that come along with this, putting the deck back together. Craig and I put the stairs back up with the carriage bolts. Now we're getting it level, and then we've got a since we changed the elevation, the posts, you can see here, that's where the concrete would have been, so it's not good to put your posts in concrete. So instead we're going to put them on these little steel risers, and to do that you just want to set, like you can see here, this is kind of where I marked out. I set a post, got it level, it's going to be flush with that. You set this on here once you've got it marked, and then you simply start drilling. You mark, you drill enough to see it, and then simply drill your hole. These drills are pretty easy to use. Like I said, you get it in there, and then you simply turn it on, start drilling. You can use, this one has a hammer setting or just has a regular drill. I'm simply going to set the drill in there and make a little mark in the concrete. That's not easy to do one-handed. So now that I've got my mark, now I'm going to set the drill, and I'm simply going to drill the hole. I'm just going to vacuum it up while the bit's still in there. So this concrete was still kind of curing, so it's probably a little wetter, but you want to make sure you get all the concrete out of that hole, or your bolt won't tap down all the way. You can use like a little screwdriver to kind of get that loose stuff out, and also vacuum it, just putting it right on the hole. But you got to make sure you get all that out so that your bolt will go all the way down. Now I'm going to stick the non-expanded side in just to see how far I can go down, and looks like I still have a little bit of dust in the bottom of that. All right, one little trick you can do is you don't want to over drill. Pretty much I can put the whole drill of this one in there and be fine. You want a little bit sticking up so I know it's about here. If you really wanted to be organized, you can put just a little bit of duct tape around it, and then when you drill to about there, that's still going to leave enough room for me to have my washer and my nut on top of that bolt. But you can do this with anything where you're worried about drilling too far so that the anchor doesn't set up. So we got the hole cleaned out with the vacuum. Now you just set this bad boy on top of there. You're going to put your nut, you want to put it far enough down so if you smash this with the hammer and kind of crimp it, that it doesn't affect your washer. So, doesn't affect your nut. So just drop that down in there. Here's what they are. They're just 4 1/4 little strong bolt 2s. I just picked them up at Lowe's, like 23 bucks for 25 of them. So pretty cheap. But as you can see, it anchors it in there. You don't have to add any kind of glue or anything to them, like some of them. When it goes down in there, what happens is, as you hammer it down in there, this thing expands, kind of like a wall anchor, but it's just going down into the concrete. And this will expand, and then that way you can't pull it back up. And that's it. Simple process. Easy way to secure a holder for your posts in concrete. You can also, if you're building something, like you're going to build a wall on concrete for a garage, like a separation or something, you can use these same kind of anchors just to help kind of anchor it in. Get your hammer out and just gently tap that. All right, then you're going to choose your fighter. I'm going with the socket set, but just put that bad boy on there and tighten her down. And they do have a little bit of play. You can see here, if you need to slide it back and forth, you can.
Anyway, then your post just sets in here. You've got little nail holes to nail it tight once you've got it in the bubble.
I just stuck the old post back in there. We'll put new ones in there, but that's what it'll look like when it's all done. Thanks for watching.